Hello everyone. In this video, we will try to learn some tricky things in CSS Flexbox. Okay. So I just asked ChatGPT to give me some tricky things. Okay. So I don't know what's going on here. So we will try to see what's the output of this code. Okay. So let's see. Okay. So this is the tricky thing of CSS. These things we are getting here. So now we will try to understand step by step everything, right? So we will just uh, cut all the CSS from here. Okay, and we will put things in here, and now we will try to uh, put it back, okay, line by line. Okay, so first of all we need to see the HTML file. So here we have the head, inside the head we have meta things and title, link. Now we have the body. In the body we have the heading, tricky things in Flexbox, and then we have a section, right? So in this section we have a class flex section and the ID center. Okay, so there are two things, one class and the ID, and h2. In this h2 we have perfect centering, div class center box, and I am centered. So these are inside this div. Okay, and then we have another section, flex class section, flex section, ID wrap is the ID. So flex section is everywhere. This class is everywhere because there will be a common CSS for this class, and for different IDs there will be different types of CSS. Okay, so you already can guess this, I hope. And now we have in the second section we have wrap. So wrapping items, h2 wrapping items, d plus wrap box, and there are so many 5 divs here, item, these are the class. Okay, so section class flex section, ID alignment. Okay, so alignment tricks, start, center, end, stretch, and just focus on the arrangement of this HTML. Okay, so these things will help you guys to arrange your code. When you code, you will implement these ideas. The section class flex section, ID grow shrink, h2 flex grow shrink, okay, grow 1, grow 2, and there are 6 sections maybe. Column direction order, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, there are 6 tricky things we are getting here. Okay, so just see, these are the HTML now. Okay, now we will put everything back one by one. So body, font family, sans serif, background, this one, margin 0, padding 20 pixel. So let's see if we provide these, what we can expect. Okay, if you provide this body, okay, you see now font is changed. There is no margin. Okay, there is no margin in the whole body. There will be no margin. Padding is 20 pixel. Okay, so from a content to another content, there will be padding of 20 pixel for whole body. Okay, we will try to explain it more, okay, later. So now we have the h1, text center, margin bottom 40 pixel. So we can take this. So you see text is center, and there is 40 pixel gap between perfect centering and this one. Okay, so if you want, you can just remove this and see the change. Okay, you see perfect centering is going a little bit upward. Okay, and okay, so now we have a flex section. So let's see where is the flex section. Okay, so you see flex section is here, flex section is here, everywhere is flex section. In every section there is a class flex section, so this common CSS will be applied everywhere, right? So margin bottom 40 pixel, padding 20 pixel, background this one, border radius 10 pixel. If you just copy these and here paste it here, so you see flex direction, margin bottom 40 pixel. Okay, you see every section. Okay, every section is in the bottom side there will be 40 pixels gap, right? From one section to another section there will be 40 pixels gap. You see, from this section to this section there will be 40 pixels padding, right? And border radius is 10 pixel, padding 20 pixel, margin bottom, sorry, margin bottom is 40 pixel, padding 20 pixel, right? So where is the padding actually? Okay, if you see, there is a gap between, this and this, right? This and this and this place. Okay, so this is the padding, guys. Okay, and margin is the, from one section to another section there is a space. You see, this is the margin, right? So margin bottom is 40 pixel. Okay, and padding is 20 pixel. Okay, from the bottom side. So let's just remove this. Okay, we will have to keep doing experiments, guys. Okay, if you don't give the margin, you see, margin bottom, so 40 pixel is removed here, right? So there is no space. If you give it back, sorry, if you give it back, you see in the bottom each section's bottom there is 40 pixels gap. If you remove the padding 20 pixel, okay, if you remove the padding 20 pixel, so you see there is not enough gap. Okay, here inside the container. So you have to understand this, where is padding is applied and where is margin is applied, where is margin applied. Okay, so border radius 10 pixel. Okay, we got this. And now we have item, right? Background color, this color white, padding. Uh, now just take things one by one. So background is this one, and color white, I'm sorry, color white, and then padding 20 pixel. Okay, let's just see the change. Okay, we're not giving tutorial, guys, we are just learning. Okay, step by step. So color, this color is white, you see, and background is this, right? And now we have padding 20 pixel. If you provide the padding here, padding 20 pixel in the content. Okay, so now you will see from the background there will be 20 pixel space. You see, this is the background, and you see 20 pixel space everywhere in the content, in the texts. Okay, okay, you can also see here start, center, end, stretch. In these things there is 20 pixels gap as well. Okay, and margin 10 pixel. So let's see where is the margin applied here. Margin 10 pixel. Okay, so now you can see from each content there is a gap. Okay, margins gap, right? And border radius 8 pixel. Now you will see border radius 8 pixel. So you can see the corners, right? Little bit rounded. And now text align center, we will, if you provide these, text would be in centers. You see, all the texts are in center now. So this is in the item class, guys. Okay, so where is the item class actually? We need to see this again, right? Item. Okay, so here you can see this is the div class item. And so most creative thing is the arranging the HTML. Okay, writing HTML in the right way, because this is a really tricky thing, guys. Okay, so how a beginner will understand where to apply same class and same class everywhere, and where to apply different IDs. So yes, rules are easy. uh, if I explain you the rule how to do it, it's easy, but applying these things in a project is really tricky thing, guys. Okay, so what we need to do, we'll have to do this practice a lot of time. Okay, thousands of times, so that things get really easy for us, and we can apply without thinking that much, right? So here you see the item. So with the uh, main content, I mean with the text that are shown in the file, text is sorry, item is assigned with them. Okay, start, center, end, stretch, you can see. Okay, so item is the common thing in with every text that are visible in the browser. Okay, so this is the trick here applied. Okay, so now center box. So where is the center box? We need to uh, you see, this is the center box class. So this will be designed here, and display flags. Let's see, display flags. So why don't just okay, display flags. So let's see what happens. So why is it happening here, guys? Okay, so even though we have only one text, I am centered, right? So let's say if and we have an h2 as well, perfect centering inside these. Okay, so where is the perfect centering text now? We need to see this. You see, perfect centering is here. Okay, so when you do display flags, things okay, things come line by line, but uh, okay, flags, display flags, justify content center, align item center. Okay, so let's see, we will see this, we will think about these questions later. Okay, why when you do the display flags, things comes line by line, but okay, so justify content center. So where is the center box? Center box is this one, right? Center box is not applied in the main section, only here. So let's say we have uh, another div, and it's saying I am centered too, right? So now if we just see the change, see, these are line by line, side by side, not top and bottom. So if you just justify content center, if you just delete these, you see these are coming here. That means display flags makes every content side by side. Okay, so this is not applied in perfect centering, because perfect centering is not in this div, right? Perfect centering is outside of this div. Okay, yes, it's in the main section, but not in this div. Okay, so I hope you don't get bored. Okay, because I talk too much. This is the thing, guys, we have to keep doing experiments. This is not tutorial. Okay, this is I'm just showing you what I'm doing here. I'm centered. Okay, fine. And then align items center, align item center. Okay, so it's already when we do the justify content center, it's already in the center, right? So why we need to do align item center? This is the question. Okay, okay, justify content center, align item center. Let's just discuss about this thing, guys. Okay, you see, it's already in center. It was already in center. If you don't even provide these align item center, you don't even provide this, it will be in center. So why we need to provide align item center, right? So to, if you just want to understand this, 2 3 4 5, let's just take 5, right? So now you see this one. Okay. Let's just see what happens, right? Now if we just take align item center, maybe we will see, let's see if we see something changed, right? No. Let's say we have many of these. Let's say we have 10 of these, right? Let's see what happens. I'm centered. Let's say we have 20 of these. Okay. So this is the align item center doesn't change that much. Okay. Align item center height 150 pixel, right? So do this thing again. Just put height now. Okay. Just try to observe things, right? Yes, it will take time. It will waste our time. It's not tutorial. I'm just so 150 pixel enough, and background DTT, right? Now you can see this is the background. Okay. So what we can do is, uh, if you just remove the height thing, you can see this, right? Align item center. Okay. So what we will ask to ChatGPT, that sometimes you will have to ask same thing again and again, because in the in this div, in this uh, without align item center, the text is in center. Why do I need to provide? Great question. Okay, let's test what happens when you remove align item center. If you change it to this, okay, justify content center height background, you will still see text horizontally centered but not vertically centered. Okay, so justify content center. Okay, yes, guys. uh, okay, so but we need to center the thing vertically as well. Okay, so justify content center only takes the horizontally in the center. You understand? It's taking the horizontal in the center, but when you do the align item center, so things come in the vertically centered. Okay, from top and bottom it comes in a middle position. That's the thing it's doing, right? So uh, we have some other text. Let's see what this say. So why did it look centered even with your align? If your item height is small, like a short line of okay, it may appear visually near the center, but technically it's aligning to the top of the container. Yeah, that's yeah. We understand, guys. The default item stretch makes the item stretch to fill the height unless limited by content. Try adding to border to the inner item like this. Try adding a border to the inner item. like item border text 2 pixel test red. Then you will clearly see without align item centered, it's not vertically centered. Okay, item border 2 pixel test red. Where is the is the item class here? Let's see. Yes, we have to spend time, guys. This is the magic, right? Without spending time in the same thing, or without giving enough time to a to something, you can't learn. Okay, I'm just showing you how I am learning. I'm not giving you tutorial. Okay, so if you think you are good enough in this, you can skip. Okay, so let's see, border 2 pixel test red. If you put this in item, right? Where is the item? Here is the item we provide here. Let's see. Okay, and if we just change the height here, like maybe 500 pixel, right? So let's see. Now you can uh, mm, uh, yeah, it seems in the center, but maybe, you know, maybe not, because uh, in our eyes we may not realize what actually it's happening here. Okay, I'm centered. Anyway, we need to provide this 150 pixel, 150 pixel, right? So I'm centered here. Okay, so now we have the wrap box. So we need to provide a wrap box here. So let's see, where is the wrap box. This is the wrap box, and flex section id wrap. So id is not getting any, different css or anything. So wrap box will be. So what is the css for h2? This is the question, right? H1 is being centered. Okay. Wrap box. If we provide display flex, let's see what happens. When you provide display flex, then you see uh, items are uh, coming side by side, right? And now flex wrap, right? Flex wrap is the css here. If you provide here flex wrap, we don't see any change, right? Let's see, gap 10 pixel. If you provide gap 10 pixel, what happens? So we are getting gap 10 pixel. We can also do this with padding, but uh, okay, so we have to ask, why don't we use padding? Why gap, right? Background. This is the background. Okay, so we have to ask, why in this we just what is Flexwrap doing here? I can't notice the change. And uh, in instead of gap, I could use padding. Why gap? Okay, excellent question. Let's explain both. What is Flexwrap doing? display flex flexed no wrap. Okay, so all items try to fit in one line, shrinking if needed. uh, with flex wrap display flex wrap, no, now there is not enough space, items will move to the next line. Okay, if there is no space, you might not notice wrapping. If your container is wide enough, you have only a few items are small. Okay, try adding to this item with 150 pixel. Okay, so let's just see these. Let's just provide 150 pixel to style.css in the item, right? Now maybe we can see the change. Wrapping item. Okay, these are just try to increase some. Okay, so no, we did the wrong thing. Where we item. Okay, try into this item. Okay, so let's, if we just remove the uh, flex wrap, you see everything is coming with the same line, right? Okay, it is only 150 pix item. Okay. What is the item? Each item is 150 pixel, right? Okay, let's see. We have 15 of them, so everything is coming in the same line. Okay, you see, scrolling is created, and we have these things in the same line. Okay, so now if we just take it back, flex wrap, so let's see what happens now. You see, now it's being adjusted. uh, Multiple row is being created here, right? So we don't need that many. Okay, we will remove them. 1 2 3 4 5, and we will remove the, you know where is the item 150 pixel. We will remove this too. When you provided 150, so every item was changed, alignment tricks, everything, right? Let's see the change one more time. You see, these items are also 150. These items are also 150. So because item is everywhere. Uh, Flex wrap. Okay. So now we need to alignment. Okay, display flex height, align items, flex start. So let's take the alignment box, align box. Yeah, and display flex. We were here. Um, okay, so align box class. Okay, let's see where is align box. Um, Alignment. This is align box, right? this class is being designed here. So display flex. So when we did the display flex, so all the uh, contents are being placed side by side. uh, Height 200 pixel, height 200 pixel, this one. Now align items flex start. So let's see what happens if we do align items flex start. Okay, align items flex start. So let's see. So now it's like this. Okay, we have to ask one question. Okay, alignment tricks this, let's just remove the height, right? Let's see what happens. Okay, boxes. Okay, align start. We need to ask. Let's understand what align items flex start is doing in a code step by step. Okay, display flex height 200 pixel align items flex start. What is align items? It controls how flex items are aligned vertically. Okay. Uh, okay, when the container's height, which is okay, align items flex start means all child items are aligned to the top of the flex container. In your case, container is 200 pixel tall. Items will stick to the top of the 200 pixels height. Okay. Okay, let's just change it to center. So let's see the change. I'm sorry, guys. Not here. Not here. We have to do it here, right? Center. You see, it's coming in the center, right? If you deflect start, it will, it will start on the top, from the top. So there are so many other properties of this flex end. If you do the flex end, let's just check what we get, right? If we do flex end, you see it's starts from the bottom, right? And if you do stretch, if you do stretch items to fill container height. If you do stretch, it is stretch. You see, it's stretching. uh, Stretch item to fill container height. Full container will be scratched. Okay. Baseline align text baselines useful with mixed font size. Align text baselines. So let's see this. This is how we need to spend time, guys, right? Oh, sorry. Baseline. Okay. So what is the baseline doing? Align text baseline is useful with mixed font sizes. Align text baselines. Okay. So let's just don't bother about these things now. Item height. Okay. Try to visualize it. So it was in our case it was flex start, right? So what it told us? It told us the test border height 50 pixel. So just add this in item class, right? If we just okay, if we just add this to the this one, uh, line items flex start center flexing. Okay, so let's just see this again. Spend time, guys. Okay, don't just be hurry. If we hurry, you will suffer, guys. Okay, don't just see tutorials and spend time. Align item center. If we do the align item center, then yeah. So this is what we experimented before as well. So we will flex start, and we will remove the height and border. So every item is getting this border now. Okay, and height is becoming 50 pixel, right, for every item. So we will just remove this. Things will be okay now. And now center box, right? Center box. Okay, items align box. Align start. This is another class. Align self flex start. Okay, so we need to understand these things, right? So where is align start? This is align start. Align start. Let's take this property. Align start. Flex start. Align center. Align center. Align self center. Align self is another property. This is center. So align start, flex start, align center, align self is the you know uh, is this name, and align, these are the properties, and align end. Let's do it. Align end class is getting this align self. This is just arrangement, guys. Okay, so if we want, we could do like this as well. We could do like this as well, no problem, like others. Okay, we didn't do in this way, no problem. uh, this is the end, and align stretch. align self, stretch, height, auto. So let's see what we get here. I see this is the stretch. Anyway, grow, shrink, basis. Okay, we need to do one thing. If we just comment, yeah, and if we you see by default is being stressed, right? So what we can do, we can ask if we provide only this, if we provide only these items are just we see. Awesome observation. Let's break down this clearly. Your CSS line box flags height 200 pixel, and you are noticing the child items are stretched vertically inside. Why do the items stretch when we do specific align items? Because the default build alignment is stretch. Okay, so your actual rule is silently working like this. So as it is default, so you can guess, guys. Okay, I don't have to explain this to you. Okay, I'm doing just a Control Z, so everything is coming back. And go and shrink basis, right? So grow box. Let's see the grow box. What is the grow box doing, right? uh, Now come here, display flex. So let's see what is a grow box, and uh, here is the grow box, and in this grow box we have three divs. Okay, so grow one, I'm sorry, display flex. Let's see if you do display flex. So grow items are being placed side by side. Yeah, if we change it again, they are becoming like this. Let's see. Okay, so why they are just taking only this small place, right? Because every item has a specific width, maybe. If we go in the item, you see, guys, you will forget. Yeah, this is the thing. Border box 8 pixel, I text in center, color white, 20 pixel padding, flex section. So we can ask. Okay, great question again. You are digging into one of the core differences between normal block layout and flexbox layout. Okay, grow box, display flex, and you noticed child items take only the size of they need, small width, but without display flex they take full width. Okay, why this happens is in normal block layout, this div class. Okay, a div is block level element. Block level element is automatically stretched to 100% of the. So it okay. So when you use display flex, the parent becomes a flex container. All children become flex items. Flex items do not stretch in width by default. Instead, they shrink to fit their content unless you tell them to grow using flex grow. Um, okay, okay. So I hope you understand, guys. Because D by default, D is a block level element. It takes the whole line. I mean the whole row or whole display. But you see, if you provide a display flex, it takes only the size of the content, right? So the size of the content is this, and it's taking only this place. I mean this part, only the here to here. Okay, so if it was the div, it will take the whole display block level elements. You see, guys, we take too much time to explain something, right? But no problem, we are doing experiments. Have 10 pixel. If you do grep, you see gap is being created here. Okay, so now we have grow one, flex one. If you do the grow one, flex one, what happens? This is taking too much time. I mean, too much space. And flex two, grow to flex two. So let's see what happens now. So this is taking two portion of the okay, and flex three. Okay, so whole display is being divided. This is taking three part of the display. This is taking two parts of the display. This is taking one part of the display. Right. So how many part of this? Three, two, five, and six. The total display is being divided into six parts, and this is taking three. This is taking. I hope you guys understood. Okay. Okay. Column direction. Uh, column direction. Let's just copy this. Let's just copy this, and display would be flex. Display flex flex direction column. Let's see. Display flex. When you do the display flex, they take their uh, size, right? You see the top is small, middle is big, bottom is big. This is because this has bigger text. Okay, so according to their content size, they take the uh, their position, right? And flex direction will be column. So flex direction is column. You see, when you do the column, they take one by one. I mean, uh, okay. So height 200 pixel. Let's see if you provide height 200 pixel. Okay, and justify content space between. And background this, right? Okay, so when we did the flex direction column, then okay, voided column items took the whole display, uh, and I didn't notice any change for the other properties. Why? This is fantastic observation, and you will really start to grasp the true behavior of Flexbox. Okay, column box display flex. Okay, your question after reading column. Okay, why flex direction column does normally in row direction, main axis horizontal, and items are laid left to right. But when you set here flipping the main axis to vertical, so items are now laid top to bottom. And why does the justify content space between do now? It distributes the items along the main axis, which is now vertical, so it means first item goes to the top, and other. Okay, why the items took the whole display? Not really. What actually happening is column box has a height 200 pixel. The items are spaced vertically using space between, so they positioned at the top of bottom and 200 pixel height. The items are just like this: div class column with div 1, div 2. Then it may look like the items are tall, but really one space is added between them, not inside them. Try this to make it clear. Column box tips background light coral padding 10 pixel. Column box height 200 pixel. So do one thing. We just can change the do it 300 pixel. Okay, everyone. So we were here, column box, and now we need to see uh, order box, right? Display flex cap 10 pixel. So let's see order box. Save it, and let's see where is order box. Uh, Wrapping array items, text direction, column box, column direction. Where is the order box? Row box, align box, column box, order box. Okay, so here is the order box. So three items here: class item, style order. Okay, so in this class we have display flex, when you do display flex, let's see, this is going to happen here, and gap 10 pixel, right? If we provide gap 10 pixel, so you see, and now we have nested flex box, right? So outer flex, we need to see where is outer flex. uh, Oop, 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 oop. Order box, this is another section, flex section, nested, nested flex box, outer flex. So inside this outer flex we have another div, item, and a text outer one, and another div, and inside the div we have another two div, inner a, inner b. Let's see how it's going to happen, right? Nested flex box. So out display flex, when you do the display flex, let's see what happens. Okay, so there are two main divs here. Okay, let's see, uh, outer flex. So inside this we have a div, and in this div we have another div, and this, right? So inside this div we have two divs, right? So out in the outer flex we have two divs, this one and this outer two, right? So all the contents, outer one, inner a, inner b, these three are in this, and outer two is another div. This is why outer two is, so by default it is stretched, right? So this is why it's taking the whole, you know, you already saw this before. And cap would be 10 pixel. Cap would be 10 pixel, so you can see, right? And now we have inner flex, inner flex, inner flex, and display flex. When you do the display flex, we have outer one, inner a, inner b, gap 5 pixel, the gap 5 pixel. Okay, and margin top 10 pixel. Okay, let's see the inner flex. We didn't see it, right? This, see guys, when you okay, so this is inner flex. Inner flex is two items, inner a, inner b. So this is inner a. No. So this is inner a, inner b. These are also being, uh, placed side by side, and gap 5 pixel. Okay, margin top 10 pixel. So this margin top is making some space between outer one and this inner a, inner b. And okay, I hope you guys got an idea about the whole thing. So this is all about this video, and we saw the tricky things, but we have to watch this video twice maybe, and sometimes we have to practice something else, right? Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and every day spend long time. Okay, don't just watch short tutorials for 10 minutes and rest. Don't take rest, spend more time. Try to spend as much as you can, few hours in a day. And if you just watch my videos, you will see how good I explain, or how I slowly explain, and I try to clear all the confusions you have, right? And if you need the code, maybe you can ask me for the code. I will provide you. Thank you, guys.